Hello and welcome to this class. This is number 34 in our UTME questions. Now, this has to do with factorize in a polynomial, factorization in polynomial. Now, here you are asked to factorize 16x raised to the power of 4 minus y raised to the power of 4. Now, if you look at this question critically, you find out that it looks like difference of square. It looks like difference of square, right? Now, what's the difference of square? Difference of square, as in when you have a question like this, right, it is still something as a minus b, open bracket, a plus b. It's a difference of square, right? The difference of square. That means you find the square root of this, then find the square root of this, right? The first will be a minus that b, the second will be a plus the b, right? And when you open this bracket, you still arrive at this answer. A times a is this a square. A times b is ab. ab, right? Then minus b times a is minus ab. So you see that ab minus ab is 0. Then b times minus b times plus b is minus b squared, right? So you still arrive at this particular answer. Now, what is the next thing that we're supposed to do? If we compare it to this, in this question, this a is equal to what? The a is this particular one, right? This is minus, this one is this particular one, right? Now we're comparing this to this, right? Now, to get this very particular a, you know that I told that the square root of this a square. Square root of a square will give us a, right? To get this b, it is square root of b will give us b. Square root of b square will give us b, right? Now, what is the square root of? What is the square root of 16? Now, since this a is the first one, I'll say that a is equal to, now we find the square root, right? Which is 4. And the square root of x raised to the power of 4 will give us x squared, right? Because the square root will cancel out 2 here, remaining only 2, which is x squared. Then the b will be equal to what? Y raised to the power of 2. I hope you're following. Hope you're following. Now, we include this inside this, which means that this 16x raised to the power of 4 minus y raised to the power of 4 is equal to, now you open your ears, a, which is 4x squared, put this minus, then the b, which is y squared, close it, open another bracket. A is what? 4x squared, and this one will be plus before the b, which is y squared. It's y squared. Now, if you look at this question, you may decide to leave it like this, but looking at these questions, I'll factorize it. But this is not the lowest term. This is still a difference of squares. This is a difference of squares, right? This is difference of squares. So I'll still factorize this very one, 4x squared minus y squared. I'll still factorize it, right? But this very one is not a difference of squares. It's not a difference of squares. So I will leave this one like this, but I will factorize this again. So to factorize this, 4x squared minus y squared will be equal to, right? Now I told you that the square root of 4 is what? Is 2. The square root of x squared. Like the square root cancel the square, it gives us x. So this is x, this is the a, and the y, this one will be minus y, right? Are you following? Just like I did this, that's how I'm doing this too. The square root of 4 is 2. Now this is the a, no, this is the b, right? Now first of all, I'll put the a, then before the b. Same thing I'll do here, right? It will still be 2x plus y, right? Now, since this is equal to this, Then instead of putting this here, I'll put it here. I'm done with my question. I'm done with the question. I'll factorize it. So I'll write that 16, that's this question, 16x raised to the power of 4 minus y raised to the power of 4 is equal to this very one, which is this 2x minus 2x minus y, close the bracket. The next one will be 2x plus y, then multiply by this one, 4x squared plus y squared. This is the answer. So if you are given this kind of question, this will be the answer. So you need to follow it step by step in order to arrive at the correct answer. Follow it step by step in order to arrive at the right answer. Now I believe you enjoyed this class. If you enjoyed this class, please give us a like and also comment. Make sure and don't forget to share. Thank you very much.
Subscribe for more of this kind of content. Thank you.